So, welcome, seekers of wisdom. Today we delve into the profound teachings of the Tao Te Ching. Ancient piece of literature, a cornerstone of Taoism, finds its roots in China over 2,000 years ago. Authored by the sage Lao Tzu, the Tao Te Ching, or the Book of the Way, has weaved an influential thread through the tapestry of Eastern philosophy. Text, a collection of 81 short verses, explores profound themes of balance, simplicity, and harmony. It offers guidance on how to live a life of virtue and integrity in sync with the natural world. It's not just revered in the East, but has permeated Western thought, influencing literature, psychology, and even politics. Tzu's wisdom, encapsulated in these verses, continues to inspire introspection and thoughtful contemplation, resonating with seekers of wisdom across the globe. We turn our attention to the wisdom imparted on the third page of this enlightening text. Soak in the words of Lao Tzu as we read page 3 of the Tao Te Ching. Let's dive into the tranquil waters of wisdom. Not to value and employ men of superior ability is the way to keep the people from rivalry among themselves. Not to prize articles which are difficult to procure is the way to keep them from becoming thieves. Not to show them what is likely to excite their desires is the way to keep their minds from disorder. Take a moment to ponder these words. The beauty of the Tao lies in its simplicity, in its call to value each individual for their inherent worth, not for their abilities or possessions. Let's continue. Therefore, the sage, in the exercise of his government, empties their minds, fills their bellies, weakens their wills, and strengthens the wisdom of the sage. The sage seeks not to control minds, but to guide them towards contentment. He fills their physical needs, yet leaves their wills free, allowing them to find their own path. Last part of page 3 reads, He constantly tries to keep them without knowledge and without desire, and where there are those who have knowledge, to keep them from presuming to act on it. When there is this abstinence from action, good order is universal. Reflect on this. The sage does not seek to keep the people in ignorance, but rather to keep them from acting impulsively on knowledge without understanding. And when action is abstained from in this way, harmony prevails. Words, though ancient, hold relevance even in our modern world. They remind us of the importance of patience, of understanding, of seeking harmony within ourselves and with others. They show us the way to a contented life, free from the turmoil of unnecessary desires and rivalry. Words, though ancient, hold relevance even in our modern world. Let's explore their meaning in depth. The Tao speaks in paradoxes, encouraging us to look beyond the obvious to grasp the truth. This is beautifully encapsulated in page 3 of the Tao Te Ching, where it urges us to let go of learning to gain wisdom and to empty ourselves to become whole. Such paradoxes may seem confusing at first glance, but they carry profound wisdom upon closer inspection. Let's delve into the first key phrase, let go of learning to gain wisdom. This does not dismiss the value of knowledge. Instead, it encourages use to adopt a mindset of unlearning. This means freeing ourselves from preconceived notions and biases that can cloud our judgment and understanding. It's about returning to a state of open-mindedness, much like a child's curiosity, where learning and wisdom naturally flow. Moving on to the next phrase, empty yourself to become whole. This is a core tenet of Taoist philosophy, emphasizing the importance of humility and emptiness. Just like a bowl is only useful because of its empty space, we too can find our purpose and fulfillment when we let go of our ego and desires. In emptying ourselves, we open up to the essence of life, achieving a state of wholeness and peace. How about the wise heart is one that knows how to observe and yet remain dispassionate? This speaks to the art of detachment, a skill of observing life's events without being swayed by emotions. It's about seeing the world as it is, not as we wish it to be, thus enabling us to navigate life with clarity and wisdom. Teachings, though complex, offer a path towards wisdom and balance. They urge us to look within, to question, and to unlearn. They challenge us to empty ourselves, to observe dispassionately, and to embrace paradoxes. These are not just philosophical musings, but practical guides to living a balanced life. They teach us that understanding the Tao is not about accumulating knowledge, but about embracing the wisdom of simplicity and the power of paradoxes. As we come to the end of our exploration, let's reflect on the key teachings from page 3 of the Tao Te Ching. We journeyed through the profound wisdom of Lao Tzu, delving into the essence of doing nothing yet leaving nothing undone. Learned that those who boast do not endure and that excess often leads to deficiency. We discovered that the wise person acts without asserting, accomplishes without bragging, and has no desire to appear superior. Teachings encourage us to live a life of humility, to not be swayed by excesses, and to find contentment in simply being. Invite us to understand that true strength lies in gentleness, and that the most profound wisdom often resides in simplicity. The wisdom of the Tao guide you on your journey. Next time, continue seeking, continue learning, and continue growing.